Guys, the Super Review Show for another episode of Why You Should Listen To. This is the show where I break down artists on Spotify that have kind of lower streaming numbers, but the music that they've put out when they were huge or just in general is just that good. You have to check these artists out. I do a whole show on it, as you can see here. As the title of this video suggests, I'm here today to talk about why you should listen to Kool and the Gang. Kool and the Gang is one of those, like, the first they were like truthfully, they're old. I mean, Kool himself is awesome. The Kool and the Gang formed in 1964. They're still going strong to this day. They still perform live around the world as a band called Kool and the Gang. Ironically enough, their lead singer in the mid to late 70s and 80s his name was JT, believe it or not. I'm just saying. Great name. Just wanted to put it out there. Kool and the Gang we talked about them on our mixed bag show when we talked about the 70s. They had so many hits in the 70s and 80s. Fresh, or Jungle Boogie, or Get Down On It, or Too Hot, or Ladies Night. Like, this is a group that is really, if you want to get to know funk music, F-U-N-K, funk music, funk, rhythmic R&B music, funk band, Kool and the Gang are the kings of them, personally, of that genre of like funk rock or funk music in general. They're just incredible. They're a funk band. The Red Hot Chili Peppers learned from them. If you want to talk about funk music, they learned from them. That's just give you an idea of who could have been inspired by them. You know what I mean? Kool and the Gang, though, Celebration, anyone? I mean, celebrate good times. Seriously. There goes my monetization channel featuring at all. But Kool and the Gang is one of those artists that truly just put the perfect dance music, perfect to just put on the background and be like, it's like Jungle Boogie, Hollywood swinging, funky stuff. They have a really good, especially in the 70s into the 80s. They had some really good songs and music in general. And their only number one hit on the Billboard Hot 100 was Celebration in 1981. That was their only number one hit. They've had plenty of other hit singles like Fresh in the mid 80s. They had oh good God, who was it? They had I said Jungle Boogie. They had Hollywood swinging. They had Get Down On It. They had Ladies Night. Like I said, these are really, if you want to get to know like disco, R&B, funk music, Kool and the Gang is one of those ones you just have to check out. They're so good, and they are still to this day touring, as I mentioned. I want to see Kool and the Gang at one point before Kool dies, because they formed in 1964. That's over maybe just under 60 years ago. That's like 58 years ago. They've been touring for 58 years, really, and it's crazy how they're one of the, them and Earth, Wind, and Fire. They're just gonna tour till they drop at this point. It's just the truth. I've seen Earth, Wind, and Fire, and they are awesome live. I will say that too. But Kool and the Gang is, like I said, if you're looking to experiment with your own personal taste in music a little bit and say, I want to get into, I've already heard Casey and the Sunshine Band, I've already heard the Bee Gees, whatnot. I want to get to know other types of, dance music that is not just, that's not just EDM crap, because that's not true music. It might have a beat, but it's not music. This is real good dance music that you can actually swing to. You could take your girl out to. Guys, if you're out there listening, take your girl out and you want to dance with her. Hey, DJ, put on a Jungle Boogie or put on Ladies Night. Ladies Night. Oh, what a night. It's some of the best funk or disco R&B you will ever hear in your lifetime. And it kills me that they're only known for like a couple of songs. They had a couple of big hits, really. I mean, the ones I'm listening off to you guys are really like their bigger songs, but they have so many other great songs. Like on their album Celebration, there's like 8 songs on the album, and Celebration is the only one that people know because it was Celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on, that's them. So that being said, why should you listen to Kool and the Gang? Why should you listen to Kool and the Gang? To be honest, I think if someone out there who's like, oh, I'm looking to look. If you're looking for more dance music, if you're looking for a 70s vibe, if you're looking for a new type of music to listen to, Kool and the Gang might be one that you might actually really like. Kool and their lead singer JT at one point, I think his name was James Taylor, actually, ironically enough. But you're talking about a band that's really old to begin with, number one, but their music is just held up. It's timeless. I actually have some of their LP in the J Cave collection over there. Truly a timeless group, funky, but rhythmic, but somewhat beautiful at the same time. It's some of the best dance, funk, R&B music out there. That's the best way I could put it, truthfully. So if you're looking for new music to listen to, not new, but if you're looking for new dance music, if you're looking for more of like a different style of dance music, check out Kool and the Gang. They are some of the best. They've created some of the best funk, bass lines, and in Jungle Boogie, it was used in was it Pulp Fiction? That movie was used there. So they've been around the block. They've been used a lot of stuff. Hollywood Swing is another one. Oh my God, I love that one. Love Hollywood Swinging. So good, so great, so underappreciated. But yeah, there's just a couple reasons why I think you should listen to Kool and the Gang. I have been a big fan of them in the past couple years because ever since I wanted to listen to something besides just my standard what I listen to on a daily basis, like my regular artists. I said, let me dive into other artists from the 70s and 80s and find other albums and other artists that I may like. And I went through not a big, but a mini Kool and the Gang phase. And I was like, this is just great stuff. Funky stuff, Jungle Boogie, Hollywood Swinging, Ladies Night, Too Hot, Fresh. Come on. You got to be a fool to not dance to that stuff. And they make it so you can groove to it and hang out with your lady and stuff. Come on, it's awesome. Celebrate good times. Come on, let's be real. Anyways, that's why I think you guys should listen to Kool and the Gang. Just an all-around great band, great funk group, really good dance music if you're looking for that type of stuff. But yeah, that's why I think you should check them out. But check out Kool and the Gang, guys. Highly recommend you listen to them. So that's gonna do it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Do whatever you have to do there. Comment below. And on top of that, follow us on our social media pages, simply at The Super Review Show. Thanks so much for watching. And but for all of your why you should listen to videos and many more, keep it locked on The Super Review Show. The J-Man is off the rock. And we're funky.